The automotive world is currently obsessed with chasing the future, dumping billions into massive batteries and complex screens. But Suzuki has just dropped a massive reality check that has the entire industry scrambling. We are looking at the 2026 Suzuki Vitara, a vehicle that refuses to die, and in doing so, it has ignited a fierce debate about whether we actually need all this new age tech or if we have been sold a lie for the last decade. While rivals are pushing heavy, software-laden EVs that cost a fortune, Suzuki has taken the exact opposite approach. They are betting everything on a platform that is now over 11 years old. And honestly, it is either the smartest move in the history of compact SUVs or the most desperate act of corporate stubbornness we have ever seen. But here is the thing that really matters. As we dive into this, you need to know that there is one specific, hidden flaw tucked away in this 2026 update, a compromise that could potentially ruin the ownership experience for thousands of buyers, and I am not going to reveal what it is until we look at exactly how this thing performs under pressure in the final moments of this video. Let's talk about what this car actually is. It is a stubborn holdout, while the rest of the market is obsessed with futuristic curves and minimalist interiors. The 2026 Vitara sticks to the boxy, honest proportions that made it a legend in the first place. It is a design that has aged like fine wine, but under the hood, Suzuki is trying to play the game by adding a 48-volt mild hybrid system to its 1.4-liter booster jet engine. They are promising better efficiency and a punchy, torque-filled experience, but you need to look at the numbers. Power is actually down compared to the older pure petrol models. It is a strange paradox where the brand is forced to neuter its own performance to meet global emissions standards. It feels like a stopgap measure. And if you are the type of driver who loves the engagement of a truly mechanical car, this might feel like you are being punished for their efficiency targets. But wait, there is a silver lining here that most reviewers are completely missing. Because this car is so incredibly lightweight compared to its modern, battery-heavy rivals, it retains a level of agility that you simply cannot find in a Toyota Corolla Cross or a Hyundai Kona. It feels, for lack of a better term, alive. It is darty, it is responsive, and with the optional AllGrip system, it handles rougher terrain with a confidence that puts those bloated, front-wheel drive city crossovers to shame. If you are enjoying this breakdown, do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It honestly helps us keep bringing you these deep dive critiques without the corporate fluff. By staying subscribed, you will be the first to know when we take this against its biggest rival, the Kia Seltos, in a real-world showdown. The interior is where the nostalgia trip either hits or misses, depending on your perspective. You get physical buttons. Remember those? No burying your climate controls 3 layers deep in a laggy touchscreen menu. It is refreshing, but it is also undeniably dated. You are looking at hard plastics, a dashboard layout that feels like it belongs in the early 2020s, and a cabin experience that, frankly, doesn't scream high-tech luxury. Suzuki is counting on the idea that reliability and simplicity are worth more than a digital cockpit. They are betting that you would rather have a car that starts every single morning for 20 years than one that can play video games while it charges. It is an honest philosophy, but is it enough to justify the price hike we are seeing for the 2026 model year? When you compare the price to what you get, the argument gets even stickier. In a market flooded with value-packed Chinese imports like the Haval Jolion or the MG-ZS, Suzuki is asking you to pay a premium for the brand's reputation. You are paying for the badge, the proven drivetrain, and the 10-year warranty promise. But that leads us to the reality of the situation. While the mild hybrid system helps with the daily commute and reduces your carbon footprint, it is not a full hybrid. You aren't going to be cruising around in silent electric mode. You are essentially paying for a more complex engine setup that aims to bridge a gap that might not even need bridging. And now, we get to the hidden truth. The single biggest flaw that could turn this dream into a headache. While the driving dynamics and the classic styling make it feel like a champion of the past, the real issue lies in the transmission calibration when paired with that mild hybrid motor. It is jerky at low speeds. It hunts for gears in traffic. And when you combine that with the power drop from the previous turbo petrol models, you get a driving experience that In stop-start city environments, feels unrefined. It lacks that seamless, fluid power delivery we expect in 2026 for a car that prides itself on being an authentic SUV, having a transmission that struggles to decide what it wants to do in city traffic is a massive oversight. It is a reminder that you cannot hide an aging platform forever, no matter how many hybrid badges you slap on the back. It is a tough sell, perhaps the toughest in the entire segment.